I'm really, really, really excited about this. Okay, so if you're on the fence about what career path you want to follow, I have good news for you. If you're looking for a career change, or if you're looking to branch out into something new, if you're already tired of what you're doing, take jobs. Web developers, full time, or full stack developers, coders, programmers, people who work in the artificial intelligence kind of field. This is something that you have to check out. I mean, you could literally change the course of your life, as we say, by switching to working as a developer. I mean, tech jobs are some of the most attractive career options out there. I mean, right now that they're the most highly sought after kind of skills. All right, so to kind of like explain things to you in a really good way, this video will be split into three sections. The one is there's good news, there's the even better news, and there's the best news, and they're all related to tech jobs. All right, so the good jobs, the good news is that it doesn't really require a whole lot of training to get started in this field. And the longest time you could spend training is 1 year. In some cases, you could actually spend up to 3 months, like studying full time. If you're new, I'll show you where to get trained and get started and what specializations to choose. So the even better news is that there's the multitude of choices is just crazy. There's a lot of choices. For example, choosing to be a web developer will put you in a dilemma just in and of itself, because you have to actually choose what kind of programming languages to study, and that alone is going to be like a big decision in and of itself. Just choosing what kind of specialization within the tech industry, and if you go for like a web developer, what kind of language should you focus on? So that's actually a good thing, because that means there's just a lot more jobs out there. There's a lot more options out there for you as a candidate. The best news, obviously, is that there's just more demand for developers and tech people in general. I myself was hiring a few developers and really, really had a hard time finding, good qualified people, because there's not enough people who are skilled in this field. So that just goes to show you that if you have the skill, you will not actually have an issue, finding a position. Do you know that means, right? I mean, it means that, again, it's just going to be the best kind of like decision you can ever make, whether you're starting out or whether you're, like you're already in your 30s or late 20s, or, like if you're 25 or late or older, and you want to, do something new, do something meaningful. And this is actually it. There's a lot less risk involved in working in tech, because, again, there's just always positions. All right. So first things first, you want to know what's out there. So do you want to learn about like data science? Do you want to, specialize in programming for the web, artificial intelligence, or cloud computing? And these are just some of the many, many specializations out there. My advice to you is, the way I would decide if I were you is by doing a little bit of digging online. I would go to Dynamite Jobs. I'll go to remoteok.com. I go to all these remote job positions or job boards and kind of see what's in demand. You could take a week and kind of study, I guess, and compare between the 6 websites that we previously talked about, and see what kind of positions can pop up the most. Is it web developers? Is it people who are in artificial intelligence or cloud computing or data science, or people in, you just want to know to go into this category and kind of dissect it a little bit more. All right. The issue with that is always these skills are in a very high demand, which it's not really an issue. It just makes it a little bit hard for you to actually make a choice, because the good thing and also the bad thing is that they all pay well and they're all in demand. It makes it kind of hard for you to actually decide, what should I specialize in? All right. I guess so. My personal recommendation as a marketing agency owner, is web development. We're always in need of web developers, people who know about like programming languages and PHP, and Symfony, and there's a lot. I'm not a developer myself, but again, I know a little bit in order to make a decision when hiring somebody in the field. Websites, how to build websites, how to build web applications, how to build platforms. Those are, according to me, as a business owner, in the tech world, those are the things that I believe are good. All right. This brings me to my the thing that I'm really, really excited about. So you're either starting out or looking for a career change, and what I recommend is a place for you to go to learn. And I can't recommend this enough. This is the best place to go learn. It's udacity.com. This is I wouldn't call it university. I'd call it a training program that we can actually take a look at their website right here. The best thing about these people is that they're actually have so many specializations, and they actually give the pricing is not that expensive. They actually sometimes offer scholarships. They call it scholarships because the pricing isn't it's not $200 or $300. It could be a little bit more, but they have payment options that you can pay monthly, spread out over a few months, or they offer discounts, or what they would like to call them scholarships too. So you can either choose data science or programming, again, just like we talked about, artificial intelligence. And every one of these, if you take a look at it, you'll see that it has like a time frame. For instance, here you can see this could take you to become a data scientist 4 months at about 5 to 10 hours a week. But if you do it, on a full-time basis, you could finish in a month and a half or 2 months tops. And it says like what kind of level it requires, about advanced. You can always, again, become a data analyst as well. And the thing that I didn't really mention is the fact that these people actually built these programs along with the companies that need these skills. Because again, like me, my example from before, me having a hard time finding a web developer, what these big companies like IBM and AT&T and Amazon and Google and Lyft and all these tech companies, they actually work with these guys in a partnership to train people so that they can hire them. So there's a good chance you're actually going to be employed by one of these big companies if you get trained in some of these fields right here. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but at least you're not going to have a hard time finding the job after you finish one of these programs, one of these training programs. So yeah, Udacity. I'd like you to go check it out. The link is down below this video. So please go check it out for yourself and see how, life-changing it can be for you. Because again, I'm trying to give you information about some fields that you might not be aware of, and places in the internet kind of world where it's not like the narrative that you see everywhere. Like people are losing jobs, and there's homelessness, and unemployment rates are going high. There are things out there where there's just plenty of demand, and you can, by doing a little bit of digging online, by subscribing to our website and going through this course, which is something I really, really congratulate you for, because again, you're here in a place where we're trying to show you that there's plenty of opportunity everywhere you go. And this is not just for people in the US or Canada or people who speak English. I mean, you can be anywhere in the world and actually benefit from this. And that's why I keep pushing the idea of remote jobs. All right, so this is it. Please go and check out udacity.com. I really, really recommend it. Click the link below, and I'll see you in the next video.